That's right. Tuesday morning. It's a great morning. Oh, let's take a peek here. What do we got going on? Let's get me off of Trading Discord. There we are. There we are. Boing! Oh, Bitcoin, what are you doing? Oh, little Bitcoin. Let's take a look at Bitcoin first. Yeah, let's do that. Let me get it boop, fired up here on all the charts. That's right. Gonna get biddy on all the charts. Let's see what's happening here. All right, Cornholio. Interesting. Well, the first thing I immediately see is Bitcoin down by the third standard deviation band on the RMLRs. And we all know what happens when that happens. Am I allowed to say that? Sure I am. Let's see here. Give me 1 second here. Interesting. Where'd that go up to? 2SD? Let me turn down. There's a 30. Huh. Boy, oh boy, this RMLR is getting ready to cross up to 33 power mean, too. Good stuff so far. Let me see the daily. There we go. There's the money shot. There's the money shot. Bloop. It's the 30, huh? Is that 7? 7 is low. All right. Let's take a peek here. Yeah, I made a run for that RMLR for sure. For freaking sure. Yeah, you can see previously here on the daily, right? Ran up to that 33 power mean. Pulled back right to the top side of the RMLR. Then opened up below it. Right to the top in the dump. Or the pullback. I mean, guys, these aren't dumps. Good Lord. Buyers and sellers having fun. Now here we are, right back at the 30 RMLR. This thing's going to break it. Is it going to break it? Or is it going to use this as a point to turn back around? Oh, God, I got dogs crying. Give me a break. Hey, dude, relax. Relax, little monkey man. Here's a little 2-day. Let me... I'm breathing all heavy in my ear hole. Let's see here. Yeah, you got down below on the 2-day. You got below, hey, man, back out of here. Let me look at the weekly first. Oh, boy. Let's take a quick peek here on the weekly. I don't believe I did it yesterday. All right, back up at the wave trend almost. Let's see here. It's at 26.8. What's the high today? 26.3. It's got within $500 of that RMLR. Right now, though, setting up hidden bear. All right, setting up hidden bear on the returns oscillator. Tell you what, for that not to play out, boy, you need one hell of a run. One hell of a run. We're talking 29K. 26.8 wouldn't surprise me. Let me see here. Let me see, though. You are right at the 99 log MA right now as we speak. The 9 and the 33 are turned down. 99's not. It's definitely turned up. 34.5. That's where that reverse Fisher is. Yeah. Just to get up above wave trend, we need, I know, I'm telling you, 26.8, 850, 26.9 area. Bitcoin can manage getting up above there. And I'm talking about closing a weekly candle. You can see what happened, right? Boom, boom. When we had that run back up to, what was it, 28,250? Yeah, pulled right back, closed back down below that 99 log MA. Well, I didn't see that before. It's rough. Yeah, the volatility, looking good. Expanding positively correlated, literally all the lengths. It's going to continue. Damn sure could. Going to depend on Dixie, though, right? Dixie's running right now. Pretty sure it's right back up about 105. Weekly, 3-day. See where you at, Bitcoin on 3-day. Actually, I do think this has got more. There's the 99 on the 3-day. We're talking 27.4 area. 27.4 area. We're making a run back up here? Probably. It's the bottom side of the power mean band, too. And considering this is a 3-day, It's not going to do it on this 3-day candle. Unless we get some massive pump, we could. Yeah. Well, let's not even talk about massive. It's only $1,400. Let's be real here. But is that what usually happens when you get outside the power mean band like that? Yeah, it does. It really does. Reverse wave trend, huh? Now here's the 2-day. Again, almost back up to that Fisher. And with that test of the wave trend previously, this is going to get interesting real fast. Bitcoin bulls better do something. You don't want this rejecting again. Everything's flipping bearish. Everything's flipping bearish. The daily's been bearish for a minute. Even on the daily tested the wave trend. Reverse wave trend. You ever hear me talking about Fisher or wave trend? It's our reverse models. This is our reverse models. Indeed. So
it was a good mean reversion though.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
100%.
My better half called it last night too. She didn't even trade. She was just looking at it. Like her gut was like, yeah, you see how it came down real hard? And she looked at the RMLR. She had no idea what it is even. She's like, that pink line is going to go shooting up soon.
Yeah, smart.
Yep, probabilities are that it will.
Smart kid. All right. Let's look at the 4-hour. Hello, 4-hour. Hello. Yeah, I'm strictly just looking at the UPM right now. This, about the 4-hour, this is where I'm going to start looking for some div. Let's check this out. Populate for me, little UPM. Nice. No div. No div on the 4-hour. You're up here at the 99 log MA. Throwing wicks into it. Return oscillator coming down. It is positively correlated. So we're getting some wicks at the top side here. Hey, man. Big breather. Back off. Let's see here. The variance, though, right? Variance, low length volatility, both contracting, negatively correlated. Like it. Like it. Need the power mean band to flip bullish here. You stay up here. You stay up here above 26K, you're going to see that happen. You're going to see that happen. When you got the bottom side of the power mean band, looks like it's trying to find some support on the Fisher. I like that. Good Lord, dog. Come on. Really? There's the bear div. 90 minute, huh? 90 minute. Not on the high length Z score. No. The returns oscillator and the low length Z score for sure. Trending. Still trending. Actually turned back down. Let me see here. Is the 981 expanding still? Boy, it's flat. It's flat. 2400s. I mean, 981's actually is contracting positive. 2400s flat negative. That's good. Contracting on the low length and negative. I'm just looking at this trend on the 90 minute. All right. We're already below the zero mean. Heading back into a random walk. Prediction model hasn't flipped yet. Volatility. Kind of flat. All 3 lengths. Hey, man. What do you want? What? This isn't Wild Kingdom, dude. What do you think this is?
90 minutes in a nice trend, but like you said, 45 is already out. We're falling out the trend. Very much.
Right. What'd you say? What time frame?
Oh, I was saying, yeah, the 90 minutes still like trend 45 isn't.
Yeah.
And ye old 15 is already, random.
Yeah, I bet it is. Next.
Everything beneath that is quickie scalps.
Yeah. You can see these little bear div pullbacks aren't that bad, to be honest. I mean, just having these tiny little pullbacks on the thing is, would have liked to seen a little bit of hidden, right? A little bit of hidden bull. Not seeing it yet. Actually, yeah, we're not. Riding the top side of the power mean band. Hanging 5 up there. Yeah. Yeah, I tried to surf once. Jesus. Shout out to all you surfers. Jesus. Bro. All right. Oh, I'm in great shape. That's the true test of what kind of shape you're in.
Yeah, surfing's awesome.
Triple
I'm
Q,
not sure
yeah, I'll
what
look
it
at Triple
all.
Q for you, man. Stay ready boxing. Oh, I like it. I like it. Come box this big dog. What? Oh, dude, you spilled my coffee. We're going to be boxing. We're going to give Stay Ready Boxing a little show. Get away, you bastard. God, this dude. Ah! Bear, back up. You're not going out yet. He says, yes, I am. Should I cave? I don't think he's giving this up easy. Oh, good Lord. Yeah, but Biddy overall, nice little pump. Yeah.
He's like, come on, Boo Boo, let me out.
Yeah,
I got
totally.
animals to hunt. I got other furries to chase after.
He's probably got a turtle head poking. You got a turtle head poking? Hey, don't you mess with my sweet baby here. You know who's the boss. All right. Let me let these whack jobs out. What time is it? 9:11? Oh, it's 9:11. Beautiful. Wow, strange. Hey, son! Come here!
And the dogs go for their charge.
You're swimming with sharks.
That little son of a bitch ran right down the driveway. Little son of another.
You are not getting money back.
Get
out of my way.
I caught him right at the top. I was like, "Hey, sir!" He stops and turns around, looks at me, shakes his ass, and just runs. I'm like, "You little." He's probably literally all the way across the street already. I'm gonna jack him up, man. Yesterday, I put him on the leash for a little bit of the morning, and he got the picture. I was like, maybe he figured it out wrong. No. Oh well, what are you gonna do?
I'll go get you some coyote. I'll go get you some fresh coyote.
Right? No doubt. What's Dixie doing? Let me go over here to traditional markets. Yeah, hang tight with me. Stay ready. I'm just going to throw this on the dollar real quick. And then I am going to go to triple Qs for you, my friend. Yeah, you're right at the top of the weekly range right now. Interesting. Is Dixie got it? Can it get up above this weekly range? This has been kind of typical lately, too. You know, when the market's closed, Dixie's been running to the top side. Haven't been at the top of the weekly yet, though. Right? I mean, we dropped down through it, obviously. Let me see. Yesterday, yesterday, that 95 for Laplace move. And interesting. And when we're talking about these probability levels, right? There's a 95.4% chance the data set was going to close above this range. And here's the 2SD normal distribution, right? We dipped below it a couple times. It's the math, man. It's the probabilities. Immediately on the open. Kind of reject from the bottom of the daily range, bottom of the weekly range. Immediately sent a wick right to the 68.3 Laplace. Bounced right out of there. Been running ever since. Here's the thing. You're almost up here by the first standard deviation, right? And we didn't show that on Bitcoin. You're up there at the 2SD. Sent a wick right into the 2SD. You know what? I didn't show that. Let me pop that back on there real quick. Boop. Didn't close a candle above that 2SD. That was the wick. That was the, here, look at these two 15-minute candles. Runs right to the 95 for Laplace. That wick went right to it. Tight weekly range. You already talked about this. No, that wasn't good. And this is exactly what's going on. You don't think these algos know where this weekly range is? Huh? Rejecting right off of it. Twice, boom, you get the dump out. Move down to, was that the third? Yeah, third support level. No, actually, that was the bottom of the daily range. My bad. Look at the wicks right into it, too. Power move, Bitcoin. Jeez. 95 for Laplace to the downside. Now, next day, boop, immediately right back up to the 95 for Laplace. And the second standard deviation. So right now, when we're talking about whether Laplace distribution or normal distribution, there's a 95.4% chance it closes inside the 2SD up here and the 95 for the plus. So this could pull back depending on what distribution are the algos running. Obviously both, right? We know that. Where are we going to close inside though? I like the 95.4 being above that weekly range. This is going to be some good support for Bitcoin. Good luck, bears. I'm telling you, they're going to have to come out and sell hard to break this range right here. Really going to have to. If you're watching, I don't know what you're watching, all you people in traditional TA land, but stop with the traditional TA, man. The lagging indicators, right? This is real-time info. Real-time
There's a
info.
cheese wedge at the top. There's a cheese wedge at the top with 2 flags and a triangle. Something about that smells like a move.
That is power. Power. So yeah, there's Dixie. All right, man.
If I draw my line this way, it's going to go up. If I draw it the other way, it's going to go sideways.
Yeah. Bears are going to be dug in up here, top of this weekly range on Dixie too. What was it, Tuesday? Tell you, man. The Dixie data set can get above here, find support the rest of this week. Wouldn't be a bit surprised if Dixie starts running. Wouldn't be a surprise. I think of like 107 targeted or something. But intraday, got a whole different story. Let me see here. Yeah, let's take a look real quick. What's SPY doing pre-market? Down 0.36. Let me see something here. Right at the center of the monthly. Right at the center of the monthly. There's the top of the weekly. All the macro volatility is below SPY's data set. Let's take a peek. Now we'll jump over to Triple Q, man. Let's see where it's at. Same. I'm telling you, man. This is a good setup for the markets. You got Dixie. It's leading me to believe that Dixie's probably going to reject up here, man. Right as I say that, though, right? This thing could just pound to the top side. I haven't even looked at the other charts. I'm just looking where all the volatility ranges are at, making it simple to start. And all the macro volatility is below the data sets, right? And you've got Dixie at the top of its weekly. And it is a wide weekly range. We've been talking about that, right? When you get a massive weekly range like that, you saw how tight Bitcoin's was. Let's pull this down, scale this up. So there we go. Pretty big damn range. We're talking what? 104, 104.58 to the bottom, 104.9. Interesting. Definitely a range. All right. That's what I'm calling. Definitely a range. Really don't think we're going to see too much trend, is what I'm saying. This could hang around in this weekly range all week long. Going to depend on the participants. There's only 2 types of traders, buyers and sellers. Sometimes you're a buyer and a seller.
Yep.
100%, right?
Yep.
All right, now let me finish this for him on Triple Qs. Yesterday, you literally closed above the 1 SD, right? Literally closed above yesterday's first standard deviation. You're up above those macro ranges. Pop this on Triple Q real quick. Variance, interesting. Negatively correlated. It's good for a little walk up. Triple Qs. Let me see the difference of SPY and Triple Q on the daily, the variance. Same. Hey, man. Actually, not looking too damn bad. Not looking too bad. I'm actually surprised these are down pre-market. I am a little surprised. Little surprised. Let's see.
The only notable difference between SPY and Triple Q right now is that Triple Q is above its top side of the monthly on the VRE, where SPY is not. So SPY would have more upward resistance versus Triple Q.
I mean, it's right at it. Literally closed right at it.
Pre-market, so it's when it opens up below it.
Well, yeah, we got what? We still got what, 11 minutes? To be honest, I would imagine this is going to pop up above the center of the monthly here. Really do. Let me see here.
Yeah, if Triple Qs, if Triple Qs is above that monthly on open, right? It's on the on the top side of the monthly,
What is
right?
this thing doing?
It's got a little bit more free range to go up to maybe like the first resistance on the monthly. Whereas SPY would have to, kind of fight, first the top of the monthly before it could start to range anywhere.
Yeah, but you got, Yeah, I'm just going to see how this opens up pre-market, because this could easily run up to this first resistance level on the weekly. Where is the first monthly? God, this is going to be way up here, huh? Where are you at?
Yeah, on my whiteboard
460.
right now, I have the top side of SPY at the top of that monthly, right? That's the top of the move, I think.
460.
But again, the facts and circumstances change once the market opens and boots are on the ground, right?
100%. 460 is the first resistance level. Wow. That is pretty damn far up there to be the first. Where's the first resistance on? Let's see here. Where you at?
Triple Q's came all the way back down to the top of the monthly or something, right?
It's almost right at the top. Yes, sir. There's the first resistance level, 389. So yeah, Triple Q is a little farther away than SPY's by a couple points.
Yeah.
By a couple points. But yeah, both of them. In all honesty, man, I mean, it's got a lot of support below. A lot of support below, especially if Dixie at the open here. If Dixie pulls back, these things will fly up. Let me see here. We got 375.
You don't have that on extended hours, do you?
No, do not. Just looking at the pre-market price. When you put it on extended hours, it throws the indicators into a. I don't like the reads it gives me.
I just need for VRE, man. It doesn't skew those.
Hey, stop!
So the VRE will kind of mess up on the 4 hour a little bit on the 4 hour distributions, because when you do extended hours on the VRE, it'll start to slide those forward, so they don't happen like in the middle of the day like they typically would. That happen like
right there too.
Like 10:30, 11:30, rather than
Yeah, but if you're looking at the Triple Q right now and you're not looking at extended hours, it's already down at the top of the day.
Yeah, no, I'm just talking about the distribution.
Yeah, but why? I mean, I don't have to have extended hours on. I got the pre-market price. I mean, I know where the price is at.
That's true.
It's right here.
I don't know. My 4 hours are still in the same spot with the monitor off.
Yeah, when I'm looking
at that as you speak, I'm switching back and forth. I don't see them switching. They're the same prices for the Laplace and the normals. But then again, I'm looking at Q or SPY or whatever.
Yeah, when I'm looking pre-market, I'm usually on the 15-minute VRE right here, just looking. I mean, you can extended hours on actually the VRE. Obviously, we know it's not going to move these levels. It's the other charts where I don't put it on, so I don't want to get that confused. The other charts throw the reads off for me. Let me see here.
Yeah, unless you're trading overnight hours on those assets, you really, you don't really need them, except if you just want to get a picture or whatever of what's happening, and then just go back to it for the trading hours.
Yeah. Indeed, sir. Indeed.
But if you're trading the 24-hour casino assets, crypto, then it's I like to see the extended hours running alongside the crypto. Just sometimes you can see nice parallels or nice counter moves.
Yeah, Triple Q's and SPY though. I mean, just pull back on the pre-market there. They're stuck in the mud now. They haven't moved. They haven't moved here recently anyway. I like this. I know this thing's it's got a high probability here. Next 6 minutes are closing or opening below the center of the monthly. But this is a power pack down here. This is this weekly range. Look, we're trying right now. I said by the open, they're probably going to push us back up above the center of the monthly, man. And that's the first movement I've seen in at least about 10 minutes. Just pop right back up to it. I mean, it's pretty much sitting right at the center of the monthly.
And because, that monthly and weekly are sitting basically right on top of each other, that it offers a good source of liquidity for the bulls too, right?
100%, man. Yeah, hell, yesterday, pre-market, it gets up above both the centers of the weekly and the monthly. Look at this. You send a wick.
Right.
You send a wick back down to test the center of the weekly. But overall, I mean, you had what? One candle closed below the monthly all day. And it shot right to the 1SD. Closed up here. Closed above the first standard deviation. That's why I said I'm surprised it's down pre-market. I don't know if this is going to last, man. I'm telling you, especially if Dixie pulls back. Dixie's at a tough point right here. These bears are going to fight hard. But you're in the weekly range. So I'm saying, I mean, this thing can pull back to the center, pop right back up the top, pull to the bottom, pop up to the middle. cause some chaos during intraday here. Is it chaos or is it? You could probably get into several different positions throughout the day if you really wanted. Speaking of that, let me pull this up. Getting ready to open and let my count up. What the hell's wrong with me?
I really like those liquidity levels when they're set like that. Not necessarily a market open, because when the court popped off the volatility when the market opens, those levels don't mean a whole lot, right? But middle of the day, it goes down and tests that in the middle of the day. It's going to take a volatile move to get through that. So that would be a good launching point if it actually starts to move down there.
Yeah. And actually, Triple Q is down more pre-market than SPY is actually. Not by much. But it is there. Let me see here, man. There we go. There's my account. What are we doing over here? Don't act silly. Don't act silly. There we go. Yeah, what have we got to expect to move that? Where's this thing at? 446.88. It's literally, at least the expected move they had set up here before market open. It's right at the bottom side of it. Right at the bottom side. All right, Dixie, what are you going to do, you little shit? 3.6, Triple Q. Triple Q pulled back a little more. Let's see here. Whoa. Trying to get back to the top of that monthly. Which is literally right where SPY was at, right? Let me see here. Yeah, they're both real similar. They are both really freaking similar. Going into Tuesday, I like the way I like the way you look. Let's say that. You know what? Yeah. Boy, Dixie roughed up gold a bit. Shit, man, gold is just ugly. This is what you don't want to see. Rejecting off the top of the weekly, center of the monthly. God, this is tough. That's why gold's having a rough one, man. Then you reject off the bottom of both those ranges. Oof. Down by the first support level on the weekly. First support level. To be honest, depending on what Dixie does, or let's say intraday, here's a 95 for Laplace, second standard deviation, where I've just explained the probabilities. So is gold near a bottom for the intraday trading session? In my opinion, very close. Very close. Can it break it? Sure, there's a 4.6% chance it says it can break it. Am I going to go with a 4.6% chance? Good Lord. Not really. Not really. Now, if I'm at the bar and it's some hot chick, I'll take a 4.6% probability that my my lines will work on her. Wishful thinking. Somewhere down the road, my ass got real old.
Hey, that brokerage account, the brokerage account for doing that is just the amount of confidence you have. So if you never run out of confidence, right, you can keep firing bullets. You can play those numbers game, right?
Oh yeah, exactly. That's what I always did. It always worked out real well.
You win.
Ding, 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 ding. Wow, this thing's got beat up. Holy crap, a Rooney. All right, so where did we open up at? 446.95. Dixie on the market open. Yeah, let's get these daily ranges. Really?
Yeah.
What the hell's this thing doing? Come on. Come on. It's not the UPM. I guess it's the VRE today. Oh, Trading View.
2 hours later.
Yeah, here's the daily range up here. Exactly where I thought it was going to be, pretty much. So you're down by the first support level already. There you go. I mean, you literally got SPY right at the center. I mean, it pulled up, opened up above the center of the monthly.
Brain dance.
You get a little pullback here in Dixie. This thing's will pop. Let me see. What is that? Is what I do like, though. You're in the 68.3 Laplace distribution range. Little white crosses right here. Wouldn't be a bit surprised to see this thing pop and Dixie pull back, man, to be honest. Maybe be careful. What is this? First resistance level on the weekly is about 450. We're going to get a run there today. Let me see here. Where do we need Dixie pull back to? I mean, just pulling back. You start pulling back to the center of the weekly, you'll see a nice little pop here. Would really like to see it break back down inside the 68.3 Laplace distribution range. Hang out in here. The bottom side of the daily volatility range, right? Bottom of the weekly. That would be epic. That would give these markets a breather for sure. They would pop. They will pop. Let's see here, VIX right out of the gate up 2.75, huh? Because of the little pre-market move. Oh yeah, is that how you're gonna roll? I know the bulls. Okay, SPY, your struggle busing. Right at the center of the monthly. Triple Qs. Yeah. Well, triple Qs is at the bottom of the 68.3. All right. SPY wasn't below. You know what? Where was that SPY daily? Sorry. Flipping back and forth, confusing. Yeah, about the same place. About the same spot. That'll be SPY's gonna have to look in the mirror up here. What kind of data set am I today? You're a powerful one, my friend. Make your move. Let's see. See how this opened up. Let's see how this opened up.
Triple Q trying. SPY trying.
Yeah, they are trying.
They're trying.
Yeah, top side of the power mean band on the daily is literally about 449 and a half. 449 and a half. We got hidden, and I was about to show this for the market open on SPY and triple Qs. On the daily, you've got hidden bear or hidden bull set up. You were getting ready to cross the zero mean. Look at SPY. SPY just lays down right up underneath it. Triple Q, I would imagine the same thing. Let me see if it laid over too. Yes, sure did. They were both getting ready to cross the zero mean on some hidden bull. Watch for that. Watch for that. You get a little bit of pump here and that crosses, man. You get the returns oscillator to the top side of the zero mean. Time to run. Okay, obviously the volatility is going to pop on the pre-market pullback here. Negatively correlated. Yes. But you got the literally 2400s contracting negative. 981. Full contraction. Fully contracted 981 volatility read. The 525 is actually expanding. The low length. Yeah, this careful bears. Be careful here. Triple Q, you are above the top side of the power mean band. So yeah, right? Got a lot of space up here. If you're looking at the UPM, right, looks like no man's land. You got to go to the VRE too. You got to see what's up ahead. Because we all know these data sets can pop outside the power mean band. And we love it when it does because we know about mean reversion. We know where these volatility ranges are at. Let's go down here. Yeah, a little bit of hidden bear. Yeah, they need to kick this up. Turn it up. Total random walk on the 4 hour too. Go over to SPY now on the daily. Let's see here. All right. 4 hour. Yeah. Above reverse wave trend on the 4 hour. I like it. You can see the run on the 4 hour. Went right to reverse Fisher, pulled back. 99 log MA. Eventually got to the 99 log MA. Been pumping up off there. Top side of the power mean band. 449.65 area. Today, you get by the 9. You start closing some 15-minute candles above. I bet you that's a daily range. What exactly is it at? Let me blow this up real quick. Let's see here. Where are we? 447.67. 447.67, baby. Yeah, man. Pretty much. Right here in the daily range. Right here in the daily range. Almost there, right? Almost there. Starting to run. What are you doing? Let's go. Party to the top side. Dixie is rejecting off of that area up there. It's going to be a tough nut to crack for Dixie. I'd be a bit surprised that thing pulls back down inside that 68.3 Laplace at some point here. Unless it finds support on the center of the weekly, which it has done already today. You're going to break back down inside monthly? We're about to find out. Oh boy. That is actually... That's right. Dixie's monthly range is down here. Dixie's got a good setup. I'm not going to lie. Where you at? Scale this down. It's about to come into view. There it is. Yeah, baby, it was way down here. 103.4. 103.4. That's what I want to see. Let's go. Break down. Break down, you weak dollar. Break freaking down. It's trying. It's right at the top, or it's right at the top of that first resistance level on the monthly. There's definitely will flip support, but it's not as tough as trying to literally break back into the monthly range. That is for damn sure. When you're rejecting off the top side of the weekly, you break this resistance level on the monthly and get back down in here. Then you got the weekly. You can see how it's using these levels as support. We're not drawing magical lines on data sets, man. Right? That's not what this stuff is. This is leading information, letting you know where the weekly volatility range is with all its supports and resistances. I mean, literally sent a wick right to the center of the daily. I mean, that's where it went. Let's see here. It was within a dime. Within a dime. Yeah, throw this on a minute show. Yep, almost. It is right there. 89, 90. Close that 1 minute candle up in that range, boy. Kicked it down. There's a lot of support down here, though. Lots of real support. Let's see what this baby's doing over here. Man, oh man. Now the VRE is taking a little while to freaking populate, which it never does. Come on, man. Goodness gracious, man. What's a brother got to do here? There we go. Now you're going to populate. There it is. Yeah, Triple Q's is up in its daily. All right. SPY couldn't do it. I'm sure it's going to, though. We're at 57, 58. All right. First things first. You got to get above the daily range. You get above this daily range, Dollar gets comfortable pulling back deeper into that weekly. We could see some, could definitely see topside move today. First resistance level on the weekly, 378.20 area. For triple Qs. There we go, SPY. Now you're back up in 450 area for SPY. Fun times with alpha trading. All right, now let's go over here on the RMLRs. Let's see here. Oh yeah, Bitcoin holding strong, isn't it? Boy, sure trying. 26, 138. Trying to crack this RMLR. You get up above here, then you slowly get back up above 33 power mean. You guys need to understand how powerful this 33 power mean is. You get below it, right? Not good. You get back, it's the same thing to the top side. Use it as support. Good stuff, man. Good stuff. Not enough people use this stuff. Why? Because nobody else is teaching it. We are the outlier. Everything we do when it comes to really mainstream, what everybody thinks is real trading. Good Lord. And this, guys, this goes higher than you think. Most of the people, if you're not investing for yourself, right? Be careful. Be careful who you give your money to. Indeed. Start asking some questions.
You know, I think it's easier, you know, a lot of people follow the path of least resistance, right? I mean, that's just human nature, right? So it's easier to learn like little trend lines on charts and be like, oh yeah, this is what's going to work. You know, I mean, but it really doesn't, right?
Right. Yeah, this is Bitcoin's interesting. I got stuck on Bitcoin again. I love the power of these indicators. Pretty damn powerful. Look at triple Qs first. Yeah, what's it down? Okay, 15%, 17%. This Dixie's trying to crack into that range. Love it. Love it. So what do we got? The daily here. Boy, oh boy. Is that the... Come on here real quick. Getting ready to get a... Indeed we are. It's the daily though. I mean, this low length's getting ready to cross up, man. Good Lord. Would I be shocked to see this thing around to like 381 today? Not at all. Let me see what SPY's on the daily looks like.
And I wasn't here yesterday, but a daily call today is it's called, the ticker is called Xeon. Zion. It's already up there at its third standard deviation.
Gotcha. Look at SPY sitting on the RMLR here. Wowzer. Wow, wow, wow. And that is the low length. High length's up here. Good Lord, man. Is that 458? The SPY gods give us a 10-point move today. I don't know, man. I mean, it's doable. 3 SDs right there. That's what the first thing I always do when I see these levels, I'm looking at the current candle distribution, right? And that's what the little dots are. This isn't a star chart, right? This isn't a map of the universe. I know it might look like it. Woohoo! Chaos. Guys, it'll take you a while to understand what you're looking at. But when you do, that's why most of the times I won't have both of these up at the same time. Because then it's really confusing. You turn one off, then you really get to see where the deviation bands are. Because we throw deviation bands around everything. Why? Because you want to know where these data sets are, right? How far away from the actual indicator? What indicator are you using and how far away is it, right? You up here at the 3SD to the top side, 3SD to the downside. If you have used these long enough, you totally understand why we do that. Powerful, man. Very powerful. And you're up back up here above the 33 power mean on the daily on SPY. I mean, we did it before and it pulled back. Why? Well, look, it's coming back to the RMLR. It's exactly what it did. You're up here messing around. Second standard deviation band, mean revert. As soon as you start hitting the 2SD, 3SD, you can start looking for the divergences that are gonna create this mean reversion. It's not like things just, hey, we're gonna mean revert. You're gonna see the imbalance in the buy and sell pressure. When you make runs like that, yeah, you are gonna see it. All right, S&P actually looks pretty damn good. To the 4 hour again real quick. But then again, right, we're dealing with non-continuous markets, so you get data feed errors. Trying to get that all settled. It's not messing up the indicator itself, just a future projection. You throw that on crypto, you see it perfect. And sometimes you'll see perfect reads. You will see perfect reads on non-continuous markets. 450. I'm telling you, man, on this 4 hour, surprised it didn't hit it yesterday. I mean, you are literally right in between the low length RMLR, which I believe is set on 11, and the 33 power mean. And the 33 power mean that we just checked up on, man. We just checked up on. Got up here, started messing around. There's a 2 SD band. You mean revert, you get to the downside, then you go to the 33 power mean. Haven't quite tapped this RMLR yet. What was that 30 at? Yeah, down below. You got the 33 power mean pretty much right dead in the smack in between these two RMLRs. All right. Turn off the highlight. Let's drop to the 90. Just trying to get an overview here. Yes, you can definitely. Tell me, man. Take a lot for the Bears to get through these areas, man. See the 45. Did you pull back below? Let's see you. Nope, sitting right on top of it too. Wow. The SPY data set, man, where it's sitting on all these different time frames. And if Dixie attempting to pull back. There we go. There's a first time frame where you're below this low length RMLR. Then it's giving us a target up here now. What's that baby at? 449. 449. Is that baby going to run to there? Boy, it sure could. It sure could. PM. What? Not going to give me my 33 power mean. 33 power mean, 33-minute time frame. They clash a little bit, right? They clash a little bit. It's all right. It happens. Where is the 30 at? Below. Yay! Tell you, man, you were almost yesterday. Let's see. Pre-market almost popped down to the 2 SD band on 33. That's why I'm like, depend on Dixie, man. Dixie's finding support on that range, right, that we were talking about. See the 15-minute. Almost 449 as well. Okay. All right. Almost 449 as well. Let me see here on Dixie. Let's pop that back on the 15. Yeah, found support on that month. I'm telling you, man. We'll call this the ratchet data set. First, you pop it up and get above the center of the weekly and find support there. All right, there's the center of the weekly. Boom, then it gets up. Busts through that first resistance level on the monthly. Find support. Then you got the top side. You got the top side of the weekly range right here. Let's talk about, man. This thing could range here all day. If it does, it's going to be a freak show of a day. Gonna have to pull your sack up a little bit and freaking play at the money. That's right. You're gonna pay some premium, man. You're gonna pay some premium. So make the right call. Make the right call. Put sides lit up like a Christmas tree right now. That changes real quick. Let's see where all these boys are throwing their cash at today. At the money. What'd I tell you? Didn't even look at it first. That's hilarious. All the liquidity's coming in right at the money. Yep. That's exactly what the VRE is telling me, too. I definitely, let me see, where is, yeah, I mean, oh yeah, these 20 deltas are tight, man. 449. 449 call. And about like 45 and a half. It's like 20 delta on the put side. Pretty tight. Expected move 1.25 plus or minus. That makes sense. Even on the put side. Yeah. Yeah, all the liquidity's flowing in right there at the money. It's about what I would probably wanted to see. Makes sense too. What's going on here at Dixie? Yeah, I got the hiccups. I don't know why the hell coffee gives me hiccups, man. The hell's up with that? Anybody got any infinite wisdom on that? Like, no, shut up and analyze these charts for me. Okay. Yeah, gold definitely leading the way to the downside, at least for metals anyway. Oil, good lord, running towards 90, huh? It's okay. Surprised to see Boyle just right around, I mean, really, 0.07%. Got futures, UNG up about a percentage. That's unusual. Usually you see in Boyle dumping. You want some good DGen action? Go to natural gas. You'll love it. You'll love it. Coinbase up 5.2%. Of course it is. Damn, back up at $85 almost. Good for Coinbase. So what happens in Bitcoin pumps, right? Google. Just see if we got any outliers down here to take a peek at. Lyft, you scumbag, 11.50, huh? I'm telling you guys, every time that thing gets close to $10, it pops. If it gets under $10, yeah, never a bad idea to get into a longer position. 45 to 60 days out. 45 to 60 days out. Sell some premium. Yeah. So if you're bullish, say Lyft drops below $10 and you're bullish, but you don't want to buy premium, right? You want to sell premium. So what do? Sell puts. Good shit. Good shit. Oracle. What the hell's going on with Oracle? Wow. Oracle having earnings or something? I don't think so. Jeez, yeah, it is. Jesus, Oracle. Oh, boy. Good Lord. What a shit show. You dropped through all the macro volatility. Oracle's in trouble. Oracle's in trouble. That's why we love our volatility ranges, man. I mean, even earnings is news. I mean, people get earnings plays wrong all the time. They use that shit to manipulate the investors. It's crazy. What were you going to say?
Was talking about Oracle in chat last night, right? Where it blew through everything and just hit that reverse fish, right? Just perfect. Like these are after hours that you're talking about too, and it's still hitting where the ultimate power mean, right? So it's like it's not made up. These numbers aren't made up, right? It's just so much evidence that it consistently hits these areas.
Yeah, you're literally. You see some right here. Is that the first? Yeah. Second support level on the monthly. Where's the third at? There it is down there at 102. Oracle's down here, but I mean, you're below the fourth standard deviation. Here's the fifth standard deviation. 4-hour fifth standard deviation. Jesus, man. Oh, Oracle. What a shit show. And you're below all the macro volatility. You see something like that, this is going to be tough recovering this month. You could see Oracle stuck down here the rest of the month.
Plus, I mean, this is where, you can get absolutely trapped into thinking, oh, it's down at the fourth or fifth standard deviation. Let me call, this is going to shoot back right back up. No. You have to look at the divergence in volatility on that first, especially on the macro, because it was going to turn down regardless of whatever earnings was going to say.
Right.
It was, I didn't have extended hours on. I'm like, man, Oracle, I like the Oracle play at like 125. I think it's like at 127. And then I turn on extended hours, and it's like already down at 115. I'm like, oh, well, I definitely missed that boat.
Surprise!
Just the VRE levels, right? There's an entire workflow behind it.
Good Lord. And this is exactly what I'm talking about, right? God. Incredible, man. You guys got set up on Oracle, man. Jesus. That's exactly what I'm talking about. Oh, boy. Who got wrecked? Who got wrecked on the Oracle earnings play?
It takes a while to understand the entire VEPS package, but it's almost to the point where you can give a probability on earnings calls too, right? Before any numbers are actually released. Now, if there's like a complete blowout, obviously that might change things, right? But if it's like
Coinbase,
everything's just as expected, right? Within that threshold of what these analysts out on the market are saying, right? The VEPS will tell you like, hey, this is overextended, it's going down, regardless of what's being reported.
Yeah, 100%. So Coinbase, yeah, I see that in there, and I see TV2. Hey, right, and I ran out of my freaking God, what's that stuff called? Skinny white. Got the calcium magnesium supplement. God, what the hell is that stuff called? Good for sleep too, man. Good for sleep too, big time. Yeah, I do need to get some of that. Thank you for reminding me, my friend. Coinbase topside. You're literally at the 95 for Laplace right now. There was the first standard deviation, 95 for Laplace, 2SD. Now I'm talking about the close today. All right, I'm talking about the close. When it comes to the normal distribution, 86, what is that? 8684 is the 2SD, 95 for Laplace. You're literally right at it right now. 8542. So actually getting close. Now when it comes to probabilities, there's a 4.6% probability it closes above this level, and a 4.6 probability that it closes above this level if we're talking about normal distribution. So yeah, close to the top here when we're talking about the probabilities. But I have seen, dude, that's the thing with crypto. That's the thing, especially you get a weak dollar. Oof, woohoo! Crypto can run like crazy. So I don't put anything past crypto.
This is ChatGPT.
Hello. But here's what we can do. So Coinbase up on here real quick, and let me look for some low time. It's some intraday divergence. See if this thing's
the bot wants to say something.
Well, let's hear the bot while I look at this.
Hello, it's me. Alpha Trading GPT. Are you tired of the old, traditional cars that are all the same? Do you want a car that is as unique and innovative as you are? Math enthusiasts around the world are now driving the new electric trading indicator vehicle from Alpha Trading. They are amazed by its performance and features. Introducing the new 2024 math car. It's the first electric gasoline hybrid muscle car that is designed for math connoisseurs. Math enthusiasts are now using the math car's advanced technology to analyze data and make trading decisions. As with any top breed that's best in class, it runs like a colt, free-ranging in the prairies and the cornfields while curious onlookers gaze in absolutely sublime jealousy. With its mean volatility control, directional entropy, mean reversion to the mean, and normal distribution of returns indicators exquisitely handcrafted by German engineering and built with that unique American can-do spirit, with a team that spans the globe, the math car is the perfect tool for any math enthusiast who wants to take their trading to the next level and get back to where it all began, safe and sound, with more fun experiences in the bag. Math enthusiasts are now celebrating their success in the stock market. JD Calculator Powers and Associates call it a trader's dream. Alpha Trading's math car is the future of transportation. Like a free bird on a flight of glory, it's the financial vehicle monitoring platform that will help you achieve your financial goals. Plus, it's legal to drink and trade, or token trade, or whatever floats your boat. The math card, the future of transportation, available now. Alpha Trading, a better way to trade, and a better way to reach your destination with highly relevant math.
There you have it.
There you have it, folks. So that's 195 for Laplace. So right now on this 4-hour candle on Coinbase, the 99.7 Laplace distribution range is right at the 4-hour reverse Fisher. So the bulls, if the bulls are really coming out to play today, I'm looking at that to be the top. Come up and pound this Fisher, but look out there because that thing is just going to get a dirt nap at 88. What's it at? 88.45. If it does reach us today, I look for a swift pullback, man. Didn't even get to it up here. But you're outside the power mean band. This is what you want to see. Everything's starting to flip around, right? You got the 9 log MA is going to be the first thing to cross that reverse wave trend, right? Then you're going to get part of the power mean band's going to start coming. Then the 33. Slowly is what you want. You want the 99 crossing up, right? And you want all this crossing up Fisher. Until that happens, this cap on price action. Look, this thing's running too, man. It's probably running to there. Let's see where we're at on some lower time frames. I mean, we're getting close. Shit. This thing could pop real fast. Good Lord. Yeah. Especially if Dixie pulls back here, which, I got this feeling, man. Some people are going to get set up here. This is one of those times I'm not in any position right now. I'm just waiting. I'm waiting to see what happens here. Especially with the dollar. All right, now you're hitting the, look at the tight range on Coinbase too. I forgot to mention. What a tight daily volatility range is telling you intraday is going to trend. Let me see here. I mean, look, even the 4 hours dropping real quick. Wouldn't be, but you're going to see the 90 and probably trend then. Oh, yes, it is blue back there. 45, you're going to really see it. Yeah, 90's trending, 45. Yep. You can see the area behind it. Here, I'll blow it up so you can see it. Boop, blue. Went right in the trend, man. Right in the trend. God, you got to love it. And you got some room here. If this thing's going to run to this second standard deviation band on this trend, you could see that number earlier than I thought you would. Volatility's not even totally expanded. You got the 981. 981 is contracting negatively correlated. Wow, this is power move here, man. 981 contracting negative, and the other two, low length and high length, are expanding positive. Fun time. You're way outside the power mean bands on these intraday time frames, though. Way. So as much as I'd said it could run to that topside number, you can pull back to these power mean bands too, just as fast. You're welcome. You are welcome, my friend. Yeah, you're. I'm probably going to stick to, that second standard deviation 95 for Laplace on Coinbase. Could have seen the high today. It's going to depend, though. If the dollar really loses some steam, which the bears are trying right now, you see these markets pop. About the 15. I mean, you're going to see a lot of trend. Yeah, the 15 minutes pulling back up off the 3SD band. And then if you go over here and you see where it's rejecting, that is literally the second resistance level on the daily volatility range, right? 95 for Laplace. So it sent a wick through. So would this shock me if it can't get by if you don't close the 15-minute candle above here? Not at all. Not at all. But you get up above this, you go up to the 4-hour 99.7, then you're working on these daily probability levels where, hey, man, immediately you get above these, there's a 95.4% probability you're going to pull back and close inside of them. That's why we love our probabilities. Love them. I use these things to take profit all the time. 4-hour and daily. Very powerful, man. Very powerful. Like this topside move. I mean, Jesus. All right. You got the 1SD, top of the monthly range. All kinds of fun stuff going on. is that. Okay, so we got top of the weekly right there. Yeah, it's only the first resistance level, second, third. There's a top of the weekly, 91. So even if these markets get bullish throughout the week, there's a top of Coinbase's range, 91.91. Imagine that. What a good number. Ooh, I like that. Get me excited. Numbers get me excited. Yeah, I've dated some women before that just look at me like, what the hell are you doing? I'll be mumbling numbers and shit. I'm like, what is this guy up to? I'm calculating how crazy you are on the bell curve. That's what I'm doing. Whack jobs. Yeah, that's right. Little do you know, all that number crunching is because of you. You probably said something and made me go look at the charts. Okay, how crazy is this chick I'm with right now? She is definitely up at the 99.7 Laplace. I'm good though. So maybe by the end of the week, she pulls back inside the 2SD. Things will mellow out a little bit. And you wonder why I never got married. Hopefully mom's listening right now. She's probably laughing her ass off. She's probably laughing. She's like, that's the exact reason why you never got married. All right. I've had a good life. Not going to lie. Kids would have been nice. But hey, my dogs are my kids. You just recycle them too. Human kids, they grow up, you never hear from them again. They just go off. Probably is what you hope as a parent is they're never calling you for money, right? I'm sure they're giving you money
to send you money.
Yeah. Oh, sure. Send it, please. Funny.
Yeah, Ma, here's a card.
Right. So yeah, dogs though. And dogs, all right. You come home, they're like, "Where have you been? I've been waiting for you my whole life. I love you so much." Kids, yeah, different story. Let's see here. Press Coinbase. Yeah, that's about it right there. I could see this 2SD get popped here. Second resistance level in the weekly. Yeah, this is going to get interesting the rest of this week, man. I mean, I'm telling you, Dixie's in this tight little range, man. Up here, right? That is the first resistance level on the monthly. Top side of the weekly. This thing gets stuck in here. If this thing gets stuck in here all day, it's going to be a really boring day, man. Like I said, you have to play it at the money and just hope it goes your way. The risk reward right now is just not there with Dixie stuck in this tight little range. So that's going to keep SPY, triple Qs. I'm not saying all the stocks. These indexes though, man, I'm telling you. Let me see. What did Oracle do? Oracle's still down there dicking around. Lost. Oh, it's dumping more. God damn. Let's have fun. Let's watch this thing just bleed out. Everybody deserves some profit taking. Fifth standard deviation of profit taking. Good for them. Wow. Long's piling on. Interesting. Very interesting. Somebody know GM, huh? Up 2.5. Yeah. Intel's still making its move. Almost up to 40, man. Interesting. Costco. Yeah, not a lot. Not really a lot going on. Shopify down a little bit. Yeah, Roku up 1%. Hanging right around 85. But Dala, Nvidia still up there being a monster. Good Lord. Let's see where Nvidia's ranges are at.
I haven't done the complete workflow on it, but you guys made a couple bucks on Intel the other day, and it's up. again. So
Yeah. There's NVIDIA bouncing back. Interesting. That pre-market move yesterday, you pop up here, just woof. God, how many? Love it. Think people got wrecked right there. I've almost totally recovered. Got a tight daily range. Single pop. Here's the weekly. That was it. You pop. You pre-market yesterday. You pop right into the weekly range and just get just door slammed in your face. Door slammed in your face. And that is the bottom of the monthly. You got back into the bottom of the monthly. That's good. But NVIDIA's got its work cut out. All the macro volatility, man. Here's the center of those macro ranges. Right here. 465 area. 465. It's another 10 points. Easy. Can do it easily. Let's see. Is lift above or below? Lift's getting up above the center of the monthly. Not getting, it did. It's literally right at the top side of the 68.3 Laplace distribution range. I mean, it's right there, white cross lines. On the struggle bus. Right at the center of the monthly. Good Lord. Boy, this could do anything right here. Top of the monthly. If lift can break above the top of the monthly range, man. Hell, in the end, the 1 SD is above there. If lift closes above, let's say 1165 today, look out. This thing could run like crazy, man. It loves it too. God, every time it pulls back around 10 or under 10, it pops, man. Pops. You can get some good moves. Let me let this dog in. Come on, little girl. Oh, it's cold out. What do you got? Got beef all over you? Where you been? There we go. Guys, it's like fallout. What the hell, man? I don't know what the temp is, but it's pretty chilly. What the hell's my hoodie? Let me get a hoodie. Why we're dicking around here. Hoodie time. High Sierra Blasting, one of my buddy's companies. Speaking of John, I have not called him forever, literally. Jesus, 6 months probably. I don't know why. Super cool dude, man. Super cool dude. Loves to play with explosives. Anybody who loves to play with explosives is a friend of mine. Good friend to have. You never know. Let's see here. Bam, 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 bam. Yeah, I told Matt about him. Matt's in the rock business. That's what John does a lot. He'll like, these big, especially concrete companies and stuff. They'll buy a big, a big mine somewhere, and they just pay people to come in and blast it for them. Turn one big rock into a bunch of little rocks, and then crush that little rock and make concrete. Good shit, man. He's done pretty well for himself. Lives down in Duck Keys? Down there? Trying to get me to come down there. I'm like, damn, dude. Whew. When I fully retire, that sounds great. That ain't happening right now. Yeah, man, Lyft looks good, man. Lyft looks good. Coinbase definitely going for it too, huh? Yeah, Coinbase going for it, man. There's that 2SD up there. This was kind of a no-brainer. Oh, yeah, I was going over here to look for that intraday div, wasn't I? That. Not sustainable. This thing will pull back here at some point. Now, I've seen a data set do this and just start going sideways as the power mean band and the log MAs and the reverse wave trend and Fisher and all that just starts climbing up, chasing down price action. Watch, we're already going to see it. Let me drop down through these low time frames. You will see this. And it just runs right uphill, right up through the time frames. let's see here. Yeah, you just crossed the zero mean. Definitely, you can use these points. You can use these cross points of the zero mean as divergence, and it's there. This UPM would ever populate. And so then you're looking, okay, so where pullback? And so when it does happen, you're usually going to tap either top side of the power mean band. There, it's starting to spread. You're going to see this get. Watch. Let's see here. Let's see where the 6 minutes at. Jesus. The 6 minutes setting up hidden bull. Wow. I bet that power mean band's right around here. Right around 82, 83. Let's see. Jeez, it's taking long to populate today. A little lower. There it is there. 83.
Oh.
Right about 83. See the 3 minute. I just saw Fisher cross, or wave trend was crossing up crossing up Fisher. This will be a little closer. We got 84.5 probably in this range.
6 minute. 6 minute volatility was kind of bumping, right? So it might have some sustained legs, right? Because correlation's kind of at the high, right? So once volatility hits the bottom, correlation can break positive as volatility starts to go back up, and you get another leg up, right? So,
and this is why. This is another reason too. Like if you're using these low time frames, here is look at that entropy, man. You go into trend to the top side. Now, usually you break inside the 3SD, 2SD. You can take profit. What didn't happen is the prediction model did not flip. It's going back into a random walk still at the top side. There we go. So the 3 minute you can see. And this is how this works, man. This data set can rise. Power mean band will chase it down. Now you've got the 9 log MA up here. All right, top side of the power mean band. You got some places for this to pull back to and mean revert. Yes, baby, just drifting. Look at the returns oscillator, man. Dun, 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 dun. Setting up little divs, right? Setting up little divergences. Should I show you how do you see how the divs play out here? All right. So let's go up here. You get a higher high right here, higher low. Cross the zero mean right there. You get this little bit of a pullback. Where to? 9 log MA. Then it pops again. On what? Hidden bull. Hidden bull. You get the pop. What's that set up? No div there. It did pull back. No div. It's on it. It's probably higher time frame divergence. 3 minute, 6 minute. Let's see here. Yep, there was more hidden bull. And there was no div. So this little play right here, there was no div. And then you get into it. There's some bear div. You pull back, set up hidden bull. You get this little pop. Set up bear div again, getting the pullback. Now there's no div. Right? Now there's no div. Even on the top side, no div. Now it's clean again. Just like it got back there. And you're in a total random walk. Look at the prediction model flipping down there on the 1 minute. Dink, donk, dink, donk, dink, donk. Toughy. Toughy indeed. What? Okay. Okie dokie. Yeah, Coinbase. Here's the minute. This is what you're looking for to eventually happen, like on the 15 minute. Right? Get a nice situation like this. But here's wave trend right at the bottom side of the power mean band. 84.63. 84.63. Which is, let me guess. Imagine that.
Right below.
First resistance level on the weekly is where the reverse wave trend on the 15 minutes at. Literally right on top
that's also
of it.
Right below the first standard deviation too. So it's for the daily. That'd be actually a good target.
Yeah, this shit is just chilling, going sideways right now, man. Dixie's stuck in this little range here. Indeed. Something's got to give. Either Dixie's going to pop above here or pop below this this resistance level of monthly. But then you got center of the weekly. There's the real range. All right, you got the center of the weekly, top of the weekly. That's what we're dealing with right now on Dixie. That is what we are dealing with, which is okay. Yeah, VIX definitely up a little bit. Yeah, silver and gold both down exactly the same. Copper too. Copper too. Oil running. I think the 10-year was down, wasn't it? Oh, now they're all up. Yeah, that flipped quick. That flipped. The 1-year, 2-year, 5-year was down. 10-year was up. Man, those things flipped around quick. Jesus. Look at the futures. Everything down. Down. Thank God it's Tuesday. Hump day will be fun. Old hump day. Yeah, Dixie. Interesting, man. As long as Dixie's up in that little range, you're not going to see probably Triple Q or SPY crack this daily range. Just not going to happen. And they're both down about 0.25%. Look real similar. You can see Triple Q's gave a better try. Didn't close a freaking 15-minute candle to the top side of the daily range. Now you got this tight little range, right? Right here. The daily volatility range. That is above the weekly. That is above the monthly. This is a setup, man. Perfect time to run it down, too. Crazy. That's the thing, man. These algos understand what's happening here, and they're just, these bears are going to fight. They are going to fight hard. They do not want this data set going through this week closing candles up here, man. That just gives the bulls all kinds of liquidity to play with. Especially you dip down into here, you can have a rocket ship. Yes, you could. Yeah, let's go to this low time frame soon, see what's setting up. We did. Got the low length Z-score coming out of a little bit of a hole here. Total random walk. It's actually a light trend. Light trend to the downside on the 1 minute. That's okay. That is okay. I like on the 1 minute though, right? There was no outlier moving up to the top side. Look at that freaking that pre-market dump, right? Look at the pre-market. That moved to the downside. Man, that sent that Z-score down so low. No outlier. No outlier to the top side. You're below the power mean band. You're rejecting off of the reverse wave trend. I mean, do we see how this works? All you people out there trading view land using your silly exponential and simple moving averages. My God, man. Stop. It's lagging information. Why in the world do you think that gives you any type of edge? Right? If you have that in your literal trading strategy, what do you think that's doing for your edge? What do you think that's doing for your risk management? No wonder you putting stop losses in the system so the exchange operators can see exactly what's on your mind. They would never do that. They're not looking at stuff like that. YouTube Jimmy says you can trust these exchanges. Dude, I don't care if it's crypto or traditional. If you don't think there's tomfoolery going on, you're wow. Very naive. No wonder you lose money. No freaking wonder. Yeah, man, you're just rejecting off of this 1 minute reverse wave trend. This thing's on a freaking slide from the open. We're going to get another pop. We're going to reject again. Yeah, I mean, the power mean band is super tight. Super tight. These bulls need to get this thing back up above like 447.5 or deal with the consequences. 1 minute's trending to the downside. All the volatility is contracting, positively correlated. Walk it down, boys. Walk it down. Outlier on the 3 minute. Outlier on the 3 minute. Not even trending. Definitely sloping into trend. The entropy indicator does not lie. Yeah, it's just on the 1 minute where you came up and tested that wave trend. Jeez.
Say hello to my little friend.
Say hello to my little friend.
As you can see, it appears that we are going down.
Appears so, man. Definitely appears so. And let's see where that cross at. Yeah, man. This is I mean, you're setting up some bull div right now from this low, but the way this thing's dropping, and it is in trend on the 6 minute. And skip the 9, go right to the 15. That's tough. But you got Dixie. Got Dixie popping a little bit, man. Yeah, 15 minute. 15 minute is trending. I see you. I see you, Blue. Yep. Yeah, where you running to, Dixie? Let's take a peek at it. It's definitely back up to about 860. Yeah, man. I mean, wick to wick. I mean, you can see the range here. Tight little range. More of the bigger range. It's the whole top half of the weekly. You're just stuck in here. There's a lot of volatility in here, man. This could go either freaking direction. I mean, it's already sending wick. Dixie, you can try all you want. Don't try too hard, though. Might get dumped on. Might just get dumped on. These minis down. Almost a 0.5%. More than anything, though, it's just, man, it really looks like these bears are going to push this thing down, man. Just looking at the volatility, looking at all this wickage up here, bears aren't having it, man. Like, you can try all you want. I mean, it's having trouble cracking the 4 hour 68.3. I mean, it did up here, and you had the weekly. But yeah, here recently. Oh, man. As I say, that boy, it's trying. It is a trying. I don't know, though. I don't think so. My opinion right now, best trade is not even being in one, to be honest. Letting this thing play out a little bit. It's only, what, 10:30? Yeah. This might be a late play day. Maybe some small trades. Sell some premium. Get a little bit of something. There's not going to be much. Not going to be much unless you play it real tight, and you got to be real careful if you're selling premium intraday. That shit can turn on you quick. You're better off. I mean, it's not a big, I mean, the risk reward's really not there, but if you just have to be in a trade, throw in a big wide iron condor for a $10 profit. That's about all you're going to get. I'll just buy 100 contracts, okay? Go for it. Go for it, big trader. Saying you can't. I do like this tight range on the dollar, though. So if I were to throw a big condor on here, what would I do? Let me see here. Look, you just sent a wick into the center of the weekly. That actually, bottom side of the weekly would probably be my bottom side. Yeah, 446. Got to make this easy. Let me see here. I'll give you a number on what this baby would cost, what the risk reward is. It populates it right at it, too. Gotta love it. At least the downside. Top side? Yeah. I mean, they got this set up perfect already. And it's not that bad. I mean, it's going to take $58 in buying power for a $42 profit. Which is about what you're looking for. I mean, not a bad pop on it. It's over 50%. Right? You risk $580 right now. I'm talking 10 contracts. You risk $580 right now for a $430 profit. Not that bad. Not that bad at all. It's funny how Tasty populated this exactly where I would put it, too. Exactly where I would put it. They've got the bottom side at the bottom of the weekly, right at 446, and the top side at 448. I'm talking about the selling. This sell part. So literally, so what is an iron condor? It's literally, you're just buying wings of a strangle. That's all you're doing. There's a lot of different ways to explain it. You got a vertical on the call side, vertical on the put side. But I like to look at it as that, you're throwing a strangle on, but you want it to be a defined risk trade. So you're buying the wings to protect yourself. Okay, first you get a wick into the center of the weekly, then a wick into the bottom of the 68.3. Yeah. Be a lot better if Dixie was at least at the top side of its range, and it's not. It's just hovering down here. It's right in the middle. Right in the middle of that resistance level on the monthly, top side of the weekly. Just bop, 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 bop. It did close. It just closed that 15-minute candle above the 4-hour, though, 68.3. Now we could see another run. Not see. We probably are going to see another run right to this 104.9 area, maybe. What to do? Oh, I know. Sending me messages. I know what I'm doing. Boring day so far. Indeed. Pretty much looked at everything there is to freaking look at. And here on the 15, too, you're down here by Fisher, man. Down here by Fisher. You got wave trend crossed up. Yeah. These bulls need to run this thing up. 447.5. Get it back up here. That would get you back up above the 33 and 99 log MA. And maybe make another run to the 9. Not another. Would be the first of the day. But yeah, 448.5 top side here. Makes sense. This thing does bounce out of here. Especially, Dixie's struggling up there, man. Them bears, they're really gonna have to. It's gonna take a big effort by the bulls to get above there. Keeps kicking it down, and that's the thing right now. Let me see here. Variance negatively correlated. Well, that volatility though just fell off a cliff. Was that on the 15? Oh, it did right there too. Yeah, look at the volatility. Look at the vol on the 15-minute, man. Contracted and negatively correlated. They're all contracting, negatively correlated. See if that flips quick, man. Either in the volatility or the correlation. What's going to happen? We're going to expand. We're going to go back into expansion negative. We're going to continue contracting negative, or is just we're going to contract and the correlation is going to break positive. There's so many different scenarios that can happen here, and there's no div, right? Clean chart here, at least locally. You're having outliers on the Z-scores, though, man. It's a downside on Dixie. The fact this thing hadn't flushed to wave trend it with these Z-scores, wow. Total random walk. I would imagine that's in the cards here real quickly here, pulling back to this. It's about time. It's tried a few times. Having these Z-scores, though, having these outliers, the low length's at about the 95%. The low length, that thing drops down here to the 90. You will see that at the wave trend. What happens when it gets down here, though? That is the question. Does it break it? Do we start moving down towards these low time frame fishers? What are you going to do, Dixie? You'd have to break the bottom of those ranges, though, right? You have to break this monthly support level now. It is resistance, but if you're above it, it is definitely support. Just to give a place for the bulls pop to, right? The bulls run this thing up. It gets up here to this resistance level. The bulls just run it up. right? Think of it as like a trailing stop, but it's not a trailing stop. It's these smart algos knowing where these levels are at. They're going to move that support right up here to the center of the weekly. Was it support? You tell me. You tell me if you think what I'm speaking about is wrong. Because I got a newsflash for you. It's not. And then what happens when they get it up above that resistance level? They run it right up and they set shop right here as support. But that's only going to last so long, right? You can only push us so hard before these bears just run this thing down through here. You're expending a lot of energy intraday on Dixie getting this thing up to the top of the weekly range. Coming in, I mean, we're only an hour and a half into the trading day. Look out, man. This thing pulls back and runs to the bottom of the weekly. These markets will pop. These markets will pop. Gold's giving you a little, gold's already starting to move. Wouldn't be a bit surprised, or it wouldn't surprise me at all to see gold back at the daily range up here. I mean, this is just a free fall, man. Free fall when it comes to volatility ranges, except the daily support levels. And there's the weekly. Got wick or that was the distribution level. You got this wick right into the first weekly support level, right? Pulled back up inside the daily second support level. It's kind of popping back up, trying to get back up in the first standard deviation. We talked about this earlier. I mean, gold was almost at its daily low. 95 for Laplace, first support on the weekly, second standard deviation. Good stuff. Good stuff. And by the end of the day, 68.3% chance gold closes, right up here above the 1 SD. Here's the top or bottom side of the 68.3 Laplace. So as of right now, if we're talking Laplace distribution, there's a 68.3% chance it closes above 1918. Indeed. Indeed. Oh, yeah, girl? What's up? What's up? Oh, my girl's getting old, boys. Groaning and all kinds of shit. Afraid she's got something going on with her lungs like my boy did. Heard her coughing the other day. Dogs aren't supposed to cough. You didn't know that. It's usually bad when they're coughing. Hey. Forest fires, man. I was just worried about protecting myself. This shit was all going on at the same time, right? All the just COVID bullshit. Then all the forest fires that were going on the West Coast. My dogs are breathing in all that smoke. It just never crossed my mind. I was always wearing a wet bandana. Bummer. There's not a worse smoke to breathe in than forest fire, man. I mean, it is awful for you. Unless you're just standing over a pile of plastic burning. Doesn't get worse. Definitely not good for your lungs. Especially, we were just socked in for, guys, fucking a year, man. It was smoky every day. Some days real bad. Can't even see 100 yards. It's like, whoa. Yeah, man. Yeah. Dixie's just not giving it up right now. I mean, you're literally just stuck in this little range. Making it very boring.
Well, after the day yesterday.
Yeah. I mean, like today, if you close some 15-minute candles above the weekly or below the center of the weekly, I mean, you could end up at the bottom of the weekly. You can end up possibly, Dixie could run and close above the 1 SD. But right now, yeah, not telling me anything. That's what I would be waiting for. That and then looking for trend. All right, then looking for trend. Tell me, man, these bears are hammering them up here, though. Just leaving wick after wick. And you can see where the bulls picked it up here, man. Tell me, this is the range right here. Who's going to break it? We're going to break to the top side or below the center of the weekly. You break the center of the weekly, this thing could slip right to the bottom of the daily if it doesn't kick up off of the center of the daily. But until the center of the weekly or the top of the weekly gets broken, this is just, I'll go mow the grass. Tell you, damn squirrels ate a hole in my lawnmower gas tank. I leave it outside for a couple weeks. They nailed my lawnmower, little thieves. Stole my air filter. They literally chewed a hole in the plastic gas tank. Thank God it was on top, so I patched it. If they would have chewed it on the bottom, got to buy a new gas tank for my lawnmower. But yeah, so they chew a hole in the top. I don't know what the hell. And somebody told me it's the ethanol, right? It smells like it's corn. They think it's corn. I bet they got real stoned. They chewed through it and was like, whoa, what the hell is this? They're all stumbling around in the woods still. They've been huffing gas all morning.
Headaches.
Yeah, man. And then I'm looking at the lawnmower and I'm like, what's wrong? I'm like, well, they got the air filter cap off. I had to go find it. It's out in the yard and the air filter's missing. They because the air filter smells like the ethanol too. And so they steal my air filter. They chew a hole in the gas tank. I'm like, are we in, I didn't know we were in war. Are we having a war? Because, yeah, most of the animals around here don't end up well. It doesn't end up well for them. I just asked the snake.
Man, better the squirrels though.
Yeah, I like squirrels too. They're cool. Except, hey man, what are you doing dicking around with my lawnmower?
You want to know something interesting, Boba?
Yeah.
I learned this today. You can take a squirrel, all right, and the fluffy bit on its tail, if you take those hairs were used in the medieval days to paint on, what's that sheet of gold? Like a little paper sheet of gold?
Right.
Like gold plating? Yeah.
Yeah.
Squirrel hair was the only thing that you could brush it on with because of the molecular nonsense in it. It wouldn't stick to your hand over humidity.
What?
So you can recycle them if you need to.
So they'd go catch a bunch of squirrels, have stew for dinner, and use their tail hair to paint.
Yeah, to paint the gold onto their chest.
Gotcha. So they dip it in gold and paint it. I gotcha. Interesting.
You basically use the squirrel hairs to make the paintbrush.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then the metal sheet, which is the gold sheet, is not melted. As soon as you put the hair on it, it like statically.
This is gold foil. Gold foil. That's how you do gold. That's how you do gilding.
Yeah, that's the word, foil. Yeah.
Gold foil for gilding. That's what it's all about.
Gotcha.
Anyway, I just thought that they could pay back your
gilding
and your line.
Is that kind of like golding?
Golding.
Right. Gilding. Interesting. Yeah, I watched that little short earlier. What the hell was that? Why'd that dude get stunned? He's just rolling up. I whap that bed. If a cop just jacks him.
I don't know, man, but his feet look like he got absolutely rocked.
Oh, those things just disrupt everything about you, and you just drop like a ton of bricks. Yeah. Oh boy. Anybody that's ever been stunned out there, I'm sure you know. Sure you know. I'll tell you a funny story. This was a long time ago. And freaking, I got home. My roommate had a bunch of people over and we're partying and shit. They already had it set up. So when I walked in, they had the dog's collar. We had big German Shepherd, and they had the dog's shock collar. And they're all like passing it around because it had like the little probes on the inside were real pointy too. Yeah. So my roommate Jeff's like, I walk into the conversation. He's like, yeah, they're super pointy. And the collar was open and stuff. And there were several girls in there. They were putting it on their neck going, yeah, it's real tight. And so they kept doing this. Little do I know, they're running a total game on me. They're just waiting for me to sit down and go, oh, let me feel it. And Jeff's got the remote. I put that thing on my fucking neck and he shocks me. Dude. That's why I'll never put one on my dog. It felt like somebody hit me with a sledgehammer. on both sides of the neck. I mean, it felt like somebody just wah. I mean, it jacked me up, man. Boy, I was pissed.
Did you go stiff? Like, did it shoot your limbs straight, kind of thing? Like
The thing was, it was like it wasn't totally. As soon as I got the first little shock, it was off me. So no, I bet it was intense. Holy shit, man. Yeah, I was a little pissed off. I was probably lucky there was about 5 or 6 girls there. I was pretty mad.
And that was the day you decided that you didn't want to become a gimp as a profession.
Yeah, I was like, so you're all in on this? Really? Bunch of jackasses. They're like running a game on me. It's like, oh no. Why did you think that would be funny? To shock me with the dog collar.
Curiosity killed the cat.
I'm going to put it on your nuts and put it on 10 and zap you. Holy crap, man. Yeah. They all got a nice laugh. All right, Dixie. What are you going to do, man? First things first. This is tough right here. What a boring day you're setting up for us, Dixie. Do something, man. Do something. Oil's just slowly rising. Let's take a look. Let's take a peek where this thing's running to. Bouncing off the daily range right up through 2 resistance levels and finding support on the 1 SD. Oh boy. Oh boy. Where is the weekly? It's at the top of the weekly. It is. Weekly get tested yesterday. It sure did. A bunch. Even the center. Couple wicks. Boom, 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 boom. Ramping up these daily ranges. Holy shoot. Zip. So what we have right here. And where is the monthly at? Let's see here real quick. There it is. So yeah, that's the first resistance level on the monthly. No, there's the first. That is the second resistance level on the monthly. Man, is this thing going to run the whole volatility range this month? Where's the top side? Man, oh man, oh man. What are we going to have, 94 or something? There you are. Man, 93.59. This is by the end of the month. If you see oil up here, I mean, it's kind of the top. 93.59. Oil's got some room to run if it wants, man. Where's the top side of the weekly? There's the first resistance. Second resistance. Where's that third? There it is, 91.44. So yeah, a little under 91.5 for the end of this week. It's kind of the top of the weekly range where you can see volatility range-wise besides the daily. Man, you get by this monthly and the second weekly, this thing could easily run up here. Kidding. Well, that's going to be great. That's going to be great. Let's see. Yeah, we're about to wrap this thing up, man. There's not a lot going on in these damn markets. See if there's any questions in the chat. No. Just wanted to look at that triple Qs and yeah. Coinbase. Yeah, guys, on TradingView, if you ever want anything looked at, you want to get a quick volatility analysis on it, we'll do it for you. Not going to give you any signals, but if you just pay attention and listen, best case scenario, you hit the link to the Discord that's in the description, right? You come into the Discord, for crying out loud, it's free. You start sifting through all of the educational material. Open up a support ticket, request the volatility starter pack, right? We tell people, just don't, if you're one of those people that are just bouncing around the internet trying to find indicator packages to buy, skip by us if you're that guy, right? You want to learn this stuff for free first, right? We didn't get in this to just, that's why you never hear us, hey, you need to come buy our indicator subscription. Come on over, buy our indicator subscription, blah, 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 blah. We don't have any affiliate links to any products or services. Zero. We're not trying to extract money from our community. We're actually trying to get our community into a position where they can be profitable in these markets. That's what you need to understand. So everything, most of it's free, right? Until you get to the point where you're like, okay, I've had the free volatility starter pack indicators for a while. I've been in the Discord for a couple months. I'm kind of getting an idea about the distribution levels, the volatility ranges, because this is not part of the free package. The free package is going to get you started on understanding how volatility actually works. That's what you want to do first. Then, if you want to buy the indicator package, all the power to you. It's $99 a month. You're not going to find a better deal out there for literally leading information. This stuff does not lag. All right? But you'd rather go on to TradingView or go over to YouTube Jimmy and buy his total crap educational and indicator packages. Why? And even worse, trading psychology courses. You kidding me right now? That is one of the biggest freaking scams out there. Trading psychology is a bunch of BS. It really is. It's a crock of shit, man. There's only one thing. You know what my trading psychology book says? All 400 pages, line after line. Do not be emotionally attached to your trades. Do not be emotionally attached to your trades. Do not be emotionally attached to your trades. It's that freaking simple. All the other stuff is total BS. All the risk management these YouTubers are teaching people, total BS. You guys, you're up against a behemoth there, and it's like you're walking in to a poker room, and the best poker players in the world are sitting at the table. Your dumb ass is coming in there, and you're like, I got you, jackasses. I got you so good, I'm going to play with my whole cards up. I'm going to let you see exactly what I'm doing. That's what you're doing. When you put take profits and stop losses in the system. You ever wonder why you get stopped out? You ever wonder why your take profits get front ran? Because all the rest of the goofies are putting them in the same place too. And they're running algos on these exchanges that are giving percentages of where everybody's stops are, where everybody's take profits are. Everybody's like, the exchange? Well, they're my friend. They're going to give me money to trade with. Let me use some leverage and all that crap. They are not your friend. They are not your friend. Crypto, CZ, he's a great guy. He is not your friend. These guys are straight freaking crooks, man. I'm telling you. People are going to have to learn the hard way. You already did with FTX. Oh, FTX is a great exchange. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. I mean, look at their advertising campaign, man. They're on pro sports arenas and all kinds of stuff. This is never going to fail. This has got to be great.
It's that's where all my money went.
Yeah, dude. Good Lord. Everybody knows. I was getting ready to go in ham in that exchange again. I've never really left money on those exchanges. If you're going to trade on crypto exchanges and you're not just intraday trading and pulling your money back off the exchange when you're done that day, putting it back in a hardware wallet, don't be that dumbass that's crying on Twitter, I got hacked. Oh, I lost all my money. No. It's your fault. If you're in cryptocurrency, you are your own bank. And you have the security practices of a 2-year-old. A 2-year-old has better security practices than you. That's what's crazy. You get these new people diving into crypto and they don't even understand what it means to be in crypto. They have no idea that you're your own bank, secure. There's no 1-800 number to call. I just got hacked, or, oh, I just sent all this money to the wrong address. Can you send it back to me, please? No. Somebody woke up the next morning and was like, holy shit. Woohoo! God is good. Right?
No takebacks.
You think they're going to send it back to the address that sent them to? No, they're probably going to lay low for a while. Oh, I'm just going to sit on this, see what happens. Nothing's going to happen. It's yours, man. It's crazy.
It's like the old saying, right? You sit down at a poker table, and with 5 minutes, you don't identify the sucker. Guess what? You're the sucker.
Pretty much. Yep. Pretty much. Sayron's smiling right now. He is our community poker player. Poker players make good volatility traders. You want to know why? Because poker players understand the probabilities, right? Poker players see things that other people don't see. Yeah. If you're a poker player out there and you want to come in and start dominating these markets, you better come use leading information. Use the VEPS. You will fall in love, man. You will fall in love. Good stuff. All right. Oil's making that move right to that monthly level. No doubt, no doubt. And of course, now where we find Dixie, same area, man. Just sitting here playing games with everybody. It's literally just beating its head against the top side of the 68.3, throwing wicks up, and this is the 4 hour. It's literally closing in 5 minutes. So what are they going to try to do here? They want to close this 4 hour above this level, right? And they are above it right now. It's at 848. They're at 850. They're barely above it. Bears going to try to push it down. Bears wanted this 4 hour candle to close below this monthly resistance level that has flipped support. Has it flipped support? Was it resistance? Yes. But what was support? Center of the weekly. The bulls picked the liquidity up off the center of the weekly, run it above that monthly resistance level. So what do? Those algos run right up to that level and set up shop. You got the bears right here, bulls right here. What's going to give, man? This is a super tight range, and these markets aren't going to do shit until something happens here. If anything, bleed out like they're doing. Bleed out like they're doing. All it takes, though, is a nice Dixie dump, and these things will roar. Roar. Right now, besides oil, natural gas, there's oil. What did I say at the beginning, man? This thing was down like 2%. Now it's up 3.45. You want a real degen play? If you got a good read on volatility, go play for oil, man. Get some good moves. Be careful, though. That thing will turn on a dime and jack you up. You talk about taking your profit. Holy shit. Go trade oil. You'll learn how to take profit. That's the profit training ground right there. That and Bitcoin. Get some massive volatile intraday moves. Massive. Let's see what happened to Oracle before we leave. I think still jacking around. Where the hell are you? Yeah, 12.
Cardano.
He said Cardano. All right, I'll go check it out. Here's the bottom of the monthly. But like right now, look, 5th standard deviation on the daily. You're finally going to find some support on the 5SD. I mean, holy crap. So think about it right now. Here's the 3SD. There's a 99.7% chance Oracle closes above 116 today. 99.7% chance. 0.9999% chance it closes above like 112 3/4. If we're talking Laplace distribution, here's the 99.7 up here, right? That's inside the 3SD. Man, this Laplace distribution range is a lot tighter. Interesting, man. Interesting. You're usually going to see that outside the 3SD, but you're not. Battle of the distributions. But there is literally, there's a 99.7% chance it closes above 117.5. Man, that's 6 points. 6 points. Now, am I saying immediately go into a long? No, I mean, I wouldn't touch this thing with a 10-foot pole right now, to be honest. But that's what the probabilities are saying. But look what you got in between that probability. You got the monthly range. Oracle's in the shit show right now, man. And I'm talking about for the rest of the month. You drop some daily ranges down here, oh boy, you are in trouble. Oracle is going to have trouble getting out of this hole the rest of the month. The rest of the month, especially, you're going to immediately, tomorrow, if this stays down here, tomorrow you're going to start populating daily ranges down below the monthly. Next week, you'll pull that weekly range down below the monthly. Then it's really doomed. So be aware if you're out there trading Oracle. If you're in an Oracle short, though, and you haven't taken your profit, you really need to come study the VEPS. You really do. No, let me go to crypto.
On the topic of Oracle, too, it's going to have trouble getting above that, back within its weekly volatility range, right? It's already below that, right? So it's going to have trouble at 117, right? It's going to have trouble getting back inside that this week, let alone today.
Yeah, this little crypto pump here, man. Yeah. Like Yasha wanted Cardano. You got some Cardano. First rejection, bottom of the weekly. All right, then it runs down to the 4 hour 1SD. All right, pops up to the daily 1SD. All right, rejects them there, and then runs in the 95.4 Laplace second standard deviation. Top side of the weekly range. Think it kicked it down from there? Absolutely it did. So, man, if Cardano can close above this weekly range today, defy the probabilities, close above the 2SD up here, look for some continuation. Crypto's looking like it wants to turn around. What about Solana? I know Solana had very similar pump. Yeah, 95 for Laplace, man. 95 for Laplace move too. Now you're back inside the 1SD. All right. Good stuff. Crypto wise though, who's really running? CMEs are up 4.75. Yeah, Bitcoin spot's only up what, 3.8? This poor exchange on Bonk, it just died. I think Bonk killed this exchange. It's been up 112% for days. Did Bonk just literally die? I mean, nothing has changed in these charts in like a week and a half. Poor Bonk. Look at Hex. Hex up 8.66. Hex got beaten to death though. Jesus criminy. That thing was like a penny, wasn't it? Wasn't Hex like a penny?
Yeah.
Got beat up.
Yeah, just to let you know, with Bonk, there's like a lot of Bonk token spin-offs. So they're sort of diluting, you know what I mean? Like all these people, they're leaving the original Bonk, then they fucking put their money into Bonk 2, Bonk Inu, Bonk this. So it's like just thinning out that order book. And now I don't know if that's a bit scammy or not. I don't know anything about Bonk. But I just thought I'd let you know, in case it is like one of your favorite shit coins and you planted $100 or $200 there. Might have to wait a little bit longer.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, I'd give it a year. It'll be back at better prices. These things are stupid like that.
Yeah, and I definitely want to answer dude's question here. Don't do it, man. Prop firms, total fucking scam. Pardon my French. My mom's listening. She's probably about to text me. Stop saying that. I would highly suggest not doing that. All right, because they are a total scam. Total scam. Learn the VEPS, man. Learn the VEPS. Fund your own account. Take it nice and slow. If you start learning volatility trading and you stop, let's talk just crypto. You stop using a bunch of leverage. Let's just talk about all the markets. Number one, stop using any type of leverage. If you're trading options, that's a different story, right? You better know what you're doing. I love define risk trades. Love selling premium. If I'm buying premium on options, it's intraday. That's the risk reward play on intraday options. Selling, it's just not there. You're going to have to buy a lot of contracts, and then, the risk. That's why even if you do that, throw in some iron condors or something, right? Some verticals, something define risk. Let's see here. But yeah, I definitely would not do any of that BS. Here, we'll fund your account. We'll let you trade. And there's all kinds of, ask who was that in here doing it? Somebody was trying. I know Carrots, and who was the other dude that was trying the prop firms? Dude, it's scam, man. Total scams. Total scams. That's my dirt on it. I would highly suggest not doing it. Especially when you can learn to trade volatility for free in the Alpha Trading Discord, man. That's what I like to tell people. Stop taking anybody's advice or anybody's funding or anything. And you can turn it around. You surely can. There's no doubt about it. Let me see. I'm telling you, man. I really do. Man, I'm telling you. I think Dixie's having trouble up here. Who's going to make the first move? We just get the first 4 hour. It pulls back right to the bottom side of the 68.3. Indeed. Even though it closed above it. That's what they wanted. What's it do immediately? Rejects. Funny. The Bears are going to push hard here. There's no doubt about it. They do not want this above the weekly range, especially going in tomorrow. If Dixie closes above the weekly range today, the markets are doomed the rest of the week. Dixie will probably run to that. I had that like 107 earmarked for Dixie. I don't know why. I'll go into it tomorrow. I don't feel like searching around right now. It was one of those probably macro time frames. Reverse Fisher, 99 log MA, something. Like right now, they're pushing hard, right? Getting almost back down to that resistance level that has flipped support. You close a 15-minute candle below here, we could see some action. This thing could drop to the center of the weekly real quick. That's the 1 SD on the 4 hour. So keep an eye on it as we log off here. So like I said, The link to the Alpha Trading Discord's in the description. Come in, open a support ticket, request the free Volatility Starter Pack, and then we'll start from there. You guys, we'll be back tomorrow morning, 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time for Hump Day. That's right. It'll be Wednesday, September 13th. September's almost half gone already. Didn't it just start? Wow, crazy, man. Time flies when you're having fun. So with all that being said, keep an eye on Dixie. This thing breaks the center of this weekly and starts running to the bottom. These markets will pop out of this hole today. We'll see, intraday. But don't wait too long, all right? Don't wait too long. I want to maybe buy a little premium. But yeah, wherever you live at, yeah, peace, my brother. Wherever you live at on this big, beautiful blue marble, have a wonderful rest of your morning, afternoon, or evening. See you guys tomorrow morning. Peace.
Bye-bye.